Recording's going now. Alrighty,
I'm back.
so
I'm back in my apartment, so that means it's bad mic time.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
'Cause my
Honestly, you sound
good mic,
reasonable.
my my good mic is on a different coast.
Okay, so we're looking at Plat 5 Lifeweaver. Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, it's been a while since our last session too, right? It's been like
it
over a
has.
year.
I think last session was December of 2024.
I think October, actually. October of
Oh,
2024.
October was it October?
I believe so, yeah.
Uh,
Alrighty.
I'm a bit higher than I was then.
Yeah, you climbed from silver 2 to plat. So that's pretty good. It's actually quite good in a year. Um so talk to me about how that climb's been. Like, what have you been focusing on? What have you been working on?
Uh, I'm working on, but I don't know if I've like I don't know if I've been so much working on like actively, but just like
Mm,
kind of passively getting better at um like tracking teammate cooldowns, right? Or at least trying
mm-hmm.
to track teammate cooldowns,
Mm-hmm.
so I can save, grip um for when I really need them.
Yeah.
Trying to get more value from Thorn. I know that was something that you said I should work on last time.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, not just like healing teammates that are at full health. Um, you know, or aren't in really any danger and don't need healing at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and just like better positioning. And just like playing better, playing
Yeah.
better,
Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Um
playing smarter.
is there anything else you wanted to bring up before we start? Any like updates or, general questions, particular concerns, anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, alrighty. Well, you know the general deal, so I'm not gonna
Yeah,
harp on it too much. I'll just go ahead and get things kind of rolling here. Um, Let me start the screen share. Let me know if you want me to repeat anything or if I cut out or anything like that. Okay.
sure.
Alrighty. So, okay, Lifeweaver. We have two maps to go over today, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be kind of moving a little bit quicker here, just generally speaking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a position like this, like I appreciate what you're trying to do here. But how is this position any better than this position right here for what you're actually doing?
Um, it gives me a bit of a better angle towards anyone coming up the like the whatever that is, like the ramp,
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
ramp with the roof.
Yeah, it allows you to shoot like ever so slightly like around this corner a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. What
And
else?
it gives me a bit of a better view um around the lower corner as well.
Yeah, yeah, very, very slightly. Okay, so that is
Yeah.
true, right? Now, my question to you is anybody who's coming around this corner, right? Anybody that's coming here, they're very, very, very clearly going to be shot by your Hazard and Bastion well before they're going to be shot by you, okay? So you're not going to be able to get too much value from here, poke-wise, thorn-wise, right? And so, in reality, this position doesn't actually afford you too much, more than just this position, okay? Now I don't hate your idea here because this is like fairly fairly well positioned. Excuse me, fairly well positioned. But you can actually start on the low ground here, start shooting even further around this corner, right? And then leave your pedal here untouched, right? Because obviously it's not going to expire anytime soon, right? If there's especially if nobody's standing on it, right? And then that way, if you do get pushed, you have a lot of HP, not only with the dash and dashing into mini and all this kind of stuff, but then you have this preemptively set up pedal here, so that you can do whatever you want with it, and then jump to high ground and safety, etc., etc. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then that way, the cooldown for the pedal, you essentially have two pedals, right? If you play it like
Right,
this,
because one's
right?
already on the ground and it's already back up by the
Yeah,
time I use
exactly,
the
exactly. And the duration is not being spent either. So we actually want to like stay here and play a position like this, because then we can heal whoever needs healing here and then shoot and then primarily shoot here, right? Because standing here in neutral like this early isn't really going to help you too much, right?
Okay.
And so if you have the time to set up that first pedal, therefore giving you second pedal, like on defense first point, you know what I mean? You should definitely look for the opportunity to do that. And then so here, as you can kind of see here, right? Like, we're actually not really healing anything here, right?
Yeah.
And it's because our BAP is like, you know, just funneling healing into and splashing on both of them, right? So right now, like, purely what we should be doing is we should just be launching needles and farming damage this way. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. It's just like nothing, and then now you start doing some damage. Cool.
I lost my battle.
Yeah, and then we lost it, right?
Yeah.
Here, you have to be really careful about this, because you do drop, like, right next to their Doom. So potentially you could get, like, punched this way, demolished by a couple shots, right? So you just have to be very, very aware of where you're dropping into. The decision to step off your pedal needs to be, like, a very, very deliberate excuse me, deliberate one.
Hostile mark. Enemy here. Lots more options from above. Touch of my power.
Yeah, good. I like this.
Yeah, I noticed nobody was on cart, and so I just wanted to stop cart because they're all fighting in the tunnel.
I mean, so cart's not going to move on its own. You know what I mean? So you don't even have to do this to stop cart. But doing this to open up the angle and shoot these guys is what's important, right? Because now you're creating this crossfire between you and the rest of your team, right? And importantly, you could not have done much to save your tracer anyway. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't even worry about it. Yeah, good. Yeah, see, there we go. This is kind of what I'm talking about, right? So we back up this way. Now we have full HP. We don't even necessarily need to take pedal yet, right? We have full HP. We can kind of duel the soldier, consume his attention a little bit, and then use pedal to get up and dodge and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. So,
Wait,
so
here's where I wanted to stop cart. Yeah, this is where I wanted to stop
so we don't need to stop cart here, right? In fact, the only thing that's really important, right, is if you want to contribute to what's going on for your team here, okay, you just want to pull attention away from them, like pull this way, right? But if we come to cart this way, we're exposing ourselves to multiple angles here that could potentially get us like absolutely fucking fried, right? So if you want to be aggressive here, which I think is good, you should try to be aggressive here, right? Step this way and shoot, okay? Step this way, shoot, use cover here, right? And then again, and then again, you have all these resources and you know, paths to safety this way if you need it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because here's, I mean, you should just be dead, obviously, right? You're like literally 1 HP. Like, this is crazy. And then don't get distracted, right? I know your BAP is taking damage and stuff like that, but this is what's important right now, obviously, right? This is the thing that you literally just ran away from, so don't get too distracted. This is what you need to pull, right? Yeah, talk to me about this pull here. Why do we pull so early here?
Because I kind of saw the, I don't know, well, can I see the hog coming around? I'm not sure if I saw the hog coming around, but I kind of felt their whole team collapsing in on where she was standing.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to get her out of there.
Okay. So I think, like, the idea is correct, like, she is going to need help, right? The sim player. But it's just a little too early, right? Because if you want to get her out further, right, you still have time. You can back up this way, like get a little bit longer of a pull as well. You know what I mean? And then pulling her further into lamp territory. But this is just like super early, because if she doesn't need it, right, this right here, someone right here is about to need it for sure. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, Bastion there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why we peek around that corner to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little silly for sure, but... Good, yeah, start walking in, this is really good. This is really, really dangerous. You have to be careful of this. You don't want to use your dash to get there, because now you don't have it for the next 5 seconds, right? And you might need it to like dodge sleep or dodge nades, excuse me, or save yourself, etc., right? So you have to be really, really careful about using dash this early. And then if you're here, right, and I know you want to stop payload and want to shoot whoever's on payload, these are the targets that are going to stop you from doing that though, right? These are the enemies that are going to stare at you and shoot at you. So you have to be careful. You have to shoot here first, or entirely ignore this and then just come to here. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't just like skip past these guys, because yeah, look at this. Now they're gonna rain on top of you, and now we're forced to play super passive until we get, you know, some ceiling or etc, right? So now by the time we can peek, our hazard's already half HP. The rest of this is good. Taking high ground, shooting here. Yeah, I even like the fact that you don't even feel your hazard anymore. That's good. Pedal in. Okay, good.
It's a very tight window. Yeah, pedal was late. There's a pedal later that pissed me off, but we'll get to that.
Okay. Yeah, so again, I think the rest of this has been pretty good so far. First is that be more aggressive on the starting angle when you have the opportunity to set up here, okay? And then second is that when you are going to push somebody, right, you have to take care of the people that are contesting your angle first. You can't just ignore them, because they're gonna, you know, fucking destroy you, right? Okay. And then here, like, we should not be on this stretch of road for very long at all, because we are going to be very quickly pushed by multiple angles here, right? So we need to, I don't really care where, but we need to choose one of these high grounds to set up on, right here, or maybe, you know, over here, that's fine, right? But we just need to get out of the no man's land, like this valley here, okay?
The perfect choice.
Yeah, especially because, again, literally nothing's happening, so so take the time to go set up.
I'm just idling at this point. Like,
yeah.
Just waiting for a fight.
Some of these heals here, I think, are like, again, I'm nitpicking at this point, but this right here is like too quick. Like, you're releasing the healing too quickly. It is technically faster healing per second if you can perfectly time like the full 80 healing every time, right? So the only reason to release early is if someone's about to die and they need that extra 30 HP right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I don't need to, like, release very quickly because they're not getting shot right now.
Yeah, well, that, and even in times where they are getting shot, like, there's going to be moments where you actually just don't need to release that fast. Like, they'll be in cover, or they're getting healing from another source or something like that, you know what I mean? And so it's a kind of a bad habit from a lot of Lifeweavers. They end up, like, chopping their own healing per second at the knees because they just release it really, really fast.
I usually try to release around, like, what's the max? Is it 60 or 80?
It's 80 now, yeah.
I usually try to release around 60.
Okay, yeah. I think around 60 is fair. But obviously, like, it's faster the closer you can get to 80, you know what I mean? Good shots. Oh, that's crazy. Kind of a weird interaction. But yeah, I think this is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I thought that hook was gonna hit for sure.
Yeah. So even here, like, this right here, see how you switch back to healing here? And then we throw a 26 healing pedal, you know what I mean? It's just, like, not necessary at all. Like, first of all, he's not even taking any damage, right? But second of all, like, what's the point of doing that? Just come here and start applying some pressure, right? Okay. And then when wall comes up, obviously, what should we be thinking about? What does wall mean if they pop a wall?
Well, wall means I can't heal through wall. So.
True, but besides that, what is their team gonna do when the sim walls?
What is my team gonna do in the sim walls?
What is any team gonna do when their sim walls?
Stand behind it?
Well, I guess kind of.
Or, like, their team is gonna stand behind it. Like,
yeah, but like, so okay. So actually, maybe this is just like a thing that you don't know, but the strength of sim wall is not for the team to cower behind one side. It's to put it like hot dog ways, kind of like they're doing here, and push with it. Because this entire area here, right? They can kind of bubble dance like a monkey does,
zigzag.
right?
Yeah.
And so they become extremely strong along this stretch of path, right? Along the path of where the wall is. So as soon as you see the sim wall, right, you know that the enemy team's gonna push. That's the point, right? The wall comes up, they're gonna push, so you have to be ready to what?
fall back or
True, to some
pull,
extent.
or
Yeah, pole, tree, whatever it is, right? Because they're about to go in. They're about to pop off. You know what I mean? So as soon as sim wall comes up like this, I'm thinking, okay, do I have tree? Yes, I have tree. Where should I use it? That's the thought process. Make sense?
this actually, I do have a question. I actually
Mhm.
don't know the answer to this question. Does tree heal through sim wall?
I thought it didn't, but you know, I'll be honest. I watched this a little bit earlier, and it heals you through it, so maybe it does. You know what I mean? Like, I actually don't know. But that's definitely something to think about. If you know, definitely something to find out. Actually, you know, let's find out right now. Let's find out right now.
my kind of go-to like thought process is tree does not heal through walls, like as a general rule. Any kind of like barrier.
I mean, no matter
I
what,
could
even
be
if it doesn't,
wrong.
like, you should still be trying to figure out where to place the tree. You know what I mean? It doesn't. This is like
Yeah.
kind of a tangent, but here, let me look. Abilities. God, come on. Tree of Life. Yeah, no, you can heal through shields. That's crazy.
Oh, it can. Okay.
That's nuts. I didn't know that.
'Cause I know Blossom does not go through any kind
Yeah,
of
that's
shield.
true. Yeah. Well,
I
actually,
think
so
it's tree.
technically, it can go around shields, Blossom, because you can curve it around stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway,
That's also something I've been trying to do. Is
yeah. So like here, for example, right? This is like the perfect opportunity just to rip the tree, right? But because we're not really looking for that opportunity, you know what I mean? Our
yeah.
instinct seems to be to like tuck ourselves away from the enemy team, which is not necessarily good because then you're cutting off how much you can see, how many sightlines you have, right? We're putting ourselves in a position where we really cannot help our hazard, right? And so this tree comes up, which is nice, right? But it's late, right? And honestly, in life-saving scenarios, the power of the tree is not so much the healing. It's what do you think?
Cover sightlines.
Yeah, it blocks, like it just blocks things, right? Whether it be body blocking an enemy or blocking damage. So this tree is a better placed in front of your hazard. That make sense?
I actually just played a game. This is the one I was talking about. Where I had like a good play, but it was quick play and didn't count. An Ash ripped Bob right down main, and I just threw a tree right in front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stuff like that is going to be far more valuable because you'll like even just against a singular Bob, I'm pretty sure the Bob gets like out damages the tree healing. You know what I mean? It's really not that much. So the power of the trees is in blocking things and in giving you over health if it overheals. But that's about it, right? Like the healing aspect is actually really not that much. So this tree needs to be in front of your hazard, or at the very least maybe to a side so it can use it as cover, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And then here, like I know you're trying to help him, but like at this point, you know, he's either dead like already or he's gonna live, you know, without your healing. So right here you should just be shooting people. And again, just be aware that like as you do this, right, as you use your dash to walk forwards, you are exposing yourself to more sightlines this way, right? So you see how you're entering Sim, Soldier, potentially Ana, whoever this is back here, Alari, you know what I mean? So you have to be really, really careful about this kind of thing, okay? Yeah, and there's the absolute reckoning. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think their whole team bred you.
Yeah. It's like everybody except Alari, basically.
Yeah, I totally missed that
TP.
that teleport.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? I'm curious. Well, I know why, but why do you think that is?
I just noticed like it was in my vision and I just totally missed it, so I was clearly focused on something else.
Yeah. I think like a lot of the times you're putting yourself in these positions where it is logistically difficult or impossible to see when and where the enemy is coming from. Okay. So in a position like this doesn't actually help you that much because you can't, like the area your team wants to control right now or fight over is this area, right? Or maybe even this area. but we can't. This position doesn't allow us to actually help here because obviously of the, these walls here, right? So standing here isn't really that helpful. We want to take an early position like this, ideally, right? But obviously, there's a hog here, so maybe something like this. You see how much easier and how much more like panoramic your entire view is? You can see if the enemies are coming this way, if and when the enemy TP's up here, if the hog comes around here, right? You can see, and then obviously the other benefit is anybody coming from this way, right? So it's so much more comfortable if you give yourself better vision of the fight and of the potential paths that the enemy can take towards your backline. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I do actually eventually I do set up on bridge or just to the left of bridge. It just takes me a minute to get there.
Yeah. And so
it takes me a minute to like realize, oh wait, I should be here.
But the reason I point this out is because again, we're like this is starting to become a trend where we're like either scared or reluctant, or maybe the idea doesn't even like enter our brains to start in positions where we can see and keep track of enemies early, right? So for example here, right, you were like positioned here on platform rather than taking a bit more of a broader angle, wider angle, and giving yourselves some more information. Here we set up here on low ground, and then there was like one other instance that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, here. So when you're coming out here, right, you have like this broad view here, and then we like forego it, and then we like just run at the Ana, and you know what I mean? And then here, it's the same exact thing, just, manifested slightly differently, right? Don't pull. Yeah, I knew it. Couldn't resist the purple cleanse, bro. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know what I'm gonna say, right? Like, why is this not necessary?
I do that a lot. With the cleanse grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's on a squishy, I think it's fine. If it's on your tank, and they have this much HP, like just don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's like a wasted nade on their part. Now, if the tank is slept right next to the Roadhog, right, and the Roadhog's like literally point blank, so the pedal doesn't help them, yeah, then I think a pull is very reasonable, right? So there's a different disadvantage states that you kind of have to be aware of, right? This hazard is completely fine. He doesn't care that he's purple. And now you've pulled him out, so you've made his current position, his old position, weaker, and now he's gonna have to spend time to get back to his get back there. You know what I mean? But yeah, this position is so much better, right? Like so much more vision of where the enemies can come from. Things are a little bit more at an arm's reach, so you're not like in the fucking blender of it, right?
And I think I basically set up here and just stay here for the rest of defense.
Okay, I hope so.
After this.
But you see how like as soon as we keep like pushing this angle, like we're losing more and more information. Like it's harder to tell where the enemies are. Yeah. Good reaction. This is good. So okay. Here's the thing, right? If people are out of your reach, right, do what you can to help them, but don't sacrifice the safety of your positioning, okay? Because I know what's about to happen here, right? Where someone gets really low, you drop and then you pull, right? Or you pull and then you drop, likewise, right? Like same thing, really, right? But this is not worth it. So here, well, first of all, you can already pull like when they're already low, so there's just no need to drop, right? But if we do drop, we should immediately be thinking, okay, like I want to go back, right? Like literally frame one. So you see how we stay here for a little bit too long, and then by the time like the fight starts edging up this way, how do we improve our positioning so that we can still contribute?
Maybe take high ground off to the right.
Yes, exactly. Just keep walking this way. Yeah. Good. And then by the time we're here, we can like needle and all this kind of stuff, right? And then this is also equally bad, right? There's just no need to drop down here. Yeah, because we can do all this from right here, obviously, right? Oh, we should be shooting. We should be shooting. Like needles. Good. Yeah, good needles. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That was like what? We hit like 2 shots and it was like 3% ult charge. It's crazy. Yeah, good. Start backing up really, really fast though, right? Because, so, I don't know if you noticed, but right here, there's a fairly large exchange of cooldowns, right? Hazard jumps out, wall comes out, your platform's used. And so, what do you think is about to happen in terms of, like, team fight body language?
In terms of team fight body language?
Yeah, like, what do you think is, like, generally speaking, right? So, look, okay, this is, like, the dividing line between your two teams right now. Or actually,
Right.
You can actually see it a little bit better here, right? Where do you think this line is going to go in the next, I don't know, 5 seconds?
Towards, like, the right. Like,
Yeah,
towards the right of... Yeah.
So if this and it's going to move fast, right? Faster than you think. It always moves faster than you think, right? So you take this time to rotate out, right, and go start setting up for where the fight is going to start to take place, which is like around here. Makes sense?
Okay.
So as soon as your hazard jumps out, really as soon as like your pedal becomes less relevant to stand on, right? Because I know you did it in case you need to pull him, right? As soon as this happens, you should be thinking, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here, right? Because this line's about to move really, really fast, and so I want to be able to dash, you know, super jump, dash out, whatever, right? Get to the next relevant high ground. You see how we like linger,
Yeah.
and then now we're gonna be in fucking trouble, right?
Yeah.
But we have tree, which is good, right? What's the problem with this tree?
It kind of sucks.
Yeah, why?
Because it's not blocking anything, and it's not
Yeah, exactly.
seeing any of my team.
Yeah.
It's only seeing who is that Wampy, my sim.
Oh, well, it also gives you guys, you over health and all this kind of stuff, your BAP over health and all this kind of stuff, right? But it needs to be in front of the thing that the damage source that you're trying to block, right? Or sorry, in front of the thing you're trying to protect, I should say, right? So, and the other thing here is, like, Wampy TP's out, but, like, if Wampy wasn't a sim and didn't have TP, like, you'd be trapping your sim here, too.
Yeah,
Just be careful
I
of
think
that.
I realized that at the time, and I was like, do I grip? Do I grip her through the tree, or do I just leave her?
yeah.
I think she's okay, like...
Yeah. And then really, really important, right, is notice where your current position is, right? Again, you do not have good vision here. And this is like perfectly exemplified by this right here, right? Really, like literally impossible for you to tell that this soldier was going to be here. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so, but that's like an issue. You know what I mean? Like you should have been prepared for this again as soon as you started jumping off your platform, right? So you need to back up here, back up to a spot where we can see these things coming in, right here or here, or like even like here would have been fine. You know what I mean? So we can see the soldier sooner. Makes sense?
I do have a question there. So like my pedal, I just used pedal.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, what would you recommend? Because I can't get the high ground now for 10 seconds.
That's true.
What would you like? Where would you recommend I go instead then?
This path right here. I just like hightail it this
Back
way.
and then up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if it means dropping healing output for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because keep in mind, right? Like the idea is your team doesn't want to take the fight here, right? Like their team is actively backing up, whether or not they realize it, right? So it's not like they're planting their heels and like saying like, okay, now I need the healing, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? So you should just be backing like out like really, really, really fast here.
Life creates life. An enemy. The heavens call. An enemy here.
I think here you can afford to be a little bit more aggressive. So first, I would like just stay on the platform, try to dodge some shots with this like little leaf part here, right? And then if you get a decent damage here, or if he like whiffs rocket, you know what I mean? Then you can dash at him, because you kind of demolish him in the short range. You know what I mean? You don't need to be this scared of him. Oh god.
And now I'm scared.
Yeah.
And now I'm scared.
Oh yeah, you should be fucked here. Oh, your sim saves you. Did you see this?
Sim,
Man?
yep, I watched.
That's
So I watched
crazy.
this part of the replay like 5 times because I
Look at
had
this.
no idea how he
enemy.
died, and Sim just blasted.
Look at
But for
this.
some reason, what confused me was I got the kill credit.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, how did I
yeah.
kill him?
Because like the sim orb didn't do the last bit of HP. Like it did just right before like 1 or 2 needles, and then you kill him with the needles.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like super lucky.
Tree is falling. Take care. There, an enemy. So close.
Okay, let's watch next fight. Yeah, I like this position here. Okay, so we can see everything we need to, and then as soon as we see soldier top left, we should be assuming okay, maybe he wants to come here.
That's
Right.
exactly what I assumed. I
Good.
assumed he was gonna try and come to that hole.
Good.
5
Yeah,
times.
good. So start putting.
So
Yeah,
I
good.
just park myself here and
Yeah,
just wait
this
for
is
him,
fine. This is fine.
basically.
Feeling blessed, I hope.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Reality bends to my will.
Honestly, like I would just keep needling here. You know what I mean? Maybe like 1 petal for our hazard, but your sim is already like out of LOS. Like she's honestly fine. So just keep needling here. Just keep trying to do damage. Unlucky.
Reality bends to my will.
40, 40, 40, 50, 40, 60, full HP. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. This is such a like common bad habit. Nice.
Burn with me.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm just waiting for Soldier to beat that corner if he's down there.
See me? No, you don't. Get ready for
Even this I start to not like as much because it's really hard to tell when they're coming up, right? Because you can only see them by the time they're here. Oh, sorry, here or like already here, right? So early vision is going to help you here. And then again, if you see the soldier run across, then okay, he's going to come this way. Then you start backing. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, because my main idea with like standing here was I wanted to get an early jump on Soldier if he tried to come through there again, but as you just pointed out, I could see him if he runs across.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I actually get an
Good healing on Bab. At this point, you need to start shooting. Your Bab's completely fine. Yeah, just start shooting. Oh, I can already tell. Like, you're like, oh, I need to heal him. I need to heal him. Like, no. Yeah, this is really good. Here, just stay up here. Just stay up here, right? Shoot here, heal your vendetta. You know what I mean? There's no need to drop until he drops off high ground. Then you drop. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Rest of that was pretty easy because obviously now they have a lever, but you know.
Yeah. I didn't even realize they had a lever till they came back.
Yeah.
They did come back for defense.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So otherwise I was just gonna move on. Yeah, nice. Oh.
Just missed the battle.
Yeah, so a lot of this is like really tough because you start to not be able to really do much here. Or you start to not be able to do much here. So here, like once this hazard is kind of started to stabilize, kind of like you guys are doing right now, right? You don't need to heal him. You need to focus your attention on other things, right? Whether that's heal this person, which it should be right now, right? Or maybe give your BAP a little bit more HP to work with, right? And then more importantly, start to swing out of this position because again, like you can't see or do much from here, right? So start to swing this way, start to play this low ground here and start needling pressure this way, okay? because again, you're just like all you're doing here is you're treading water. You know what I mean? It's like have I given you like the school bully analogy before?
No.
Okay.
Question mark?
So, like, imagine you and your buddy are at school, and then all of a sudden, like, this school bully comes and starts hitting your buddy, right? How are you? What's a more likely way to get the bully to stop hitting your friend? Is it to hit the bully back, or not that I condone violence, but hit the bully back, or give moral encouragement to your friend and be like, hey, you got this, hang in there. You know what I mean? It's obviously the latter's not going to fucking do anything. So in order to get these people to lay off your team, you need to apply some pressure back on them, right? And so what you're doing here is all you're doing is like you're treading water, or you're like you're in a sinking ship and you're trying to bail water out, but like you can't possibly match the rate at which it's coming, the water's coming in. And now your window to do that is closing, or already has closed, you know what I mean? And now you're like forced, like, oh my god, now I have to fucking kill these people, you know what I mean? Nice kill. It's just a little late, but nice.
And then I start pissing my pants when I hear this.
Yeah.
I hear him coming, and I tried to find a way out, but there's no way out.
Yeah, that's alright. It happens, honestly.
I'm not showboating, am I?
So like I do end up swinging out, but it takes me too long to like do it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, well, so here, watch this. Ready? So we come out, right?
Like it's
come
in
this
the
way.
next fight, basically.
And then we come this way, right?
I'm not showboating, am I?
So now, like, things feel out of reach, right? We needed to just come here a little bit sooner. Make sense?
Okay.
Oh, nice, you did get it. I thought for some reason you were going to pull the tank.
Okay, here comes the pedal that pissed me off.
Oh, you're going to try to pedal your hazard. Yeah.
So from my angle, it looks like I nailed it, but if you if you take overhead view, it's just right behind
shallow,
him.
Yeah.
I was screaming at my monitor like, why is this going up?
I mean, I'll be honest, like, this angle is like basically impossible to hit, because you have to place it on top of here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're throwing it from low ground with an arc. It's like very, very, very difficult. Yeah, it happens. I mean, that's a big shatter. There's not much you can do about it.
I also didn't realize shatter could hit you like. I thought it went under cart, but it hit him on top of cart.
Yeah, it goes over small inclined surfaces. So this is considered a small incline. It goes up and up and then down. Nice. Good.
Hostile mark. It's called life from the
Yeah, this is fine. I don't like this though. You have the high ground. You have the ability to stay on high ground, and then we go low ground, right? It's just not that good.
inborn.
Because here, if we stayed here, like, we can obviously very, very easily just keep shooting, yeah. Yeah, see, now you see how this feels like miserable? Yeah, like you're just like, you're like, oh my god, how the fuck do I help this person? You know what I mean?
Uppies!
Exactly.
Where are my
But
uppies?
you wouldn't need to be so panicked if you were like right here this whole time, right? It's good that you want to give him, pedal again. That's good. Yeah. So not a good idea to tree here, right? I wish it were just like a little bit farther forward, even if it covers some of the window. You know what I mean? Just a little bit farther forward to potentially block some more damage, or even like, I don't know if you could have noticed it in time, but like maybe just here to block turret LOS. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't even see the turrets there at the time.
You actually, I'm pretty sure if you place it, I think, doesn't it break? Can't tree like break deployables or something? I'm pretty sure it can.
An enemy here.
Yeah, and then obviously as soon as you hear that, you gotta start fucking moving. Honestly, it's a miracle the soldier doesn't look at you and just laser you. Yeah, and then had you started moving sooner, you could have pulled the queen out all the way to here instead of her being forced on this island now.
She's in,
Yeah, she's just
kinda
dead.
their way.
The perfect choice. An enemy here.
Oh, good. Nice.
I don't know why I left.
Yeah, I don't know either.
why
I was
jumped
just about to ask.
Like I watched this part on replay. I was like, why did I jump down? Like
I don't know. Too obsessed with cart, maybe?
a little bit.
Something for the sting.
Okay, so as soon as you see this number not be 1, get the fuck off cart. Okay? Just get off of it, right? Get to here, shoot the Rhine, you know what I mean? Your queen needs you to dump some damage into this Rhine, right? We need to put as much pressure on this Rhine as possible. And not, she definitely doesn't need these little, like, 40, 50 HP little hits, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not that important.
I still don't know how that shatter misses.
Yeah, like, it just looks like, I don't know, he just whiffed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing is, as soon as you hear the TP, you gotta be looking at the TP, because you have to assume people are gonna come through it, right? So right here, like this pedal, you know, fine, whatever, but then look at your BAP, right? And then, you know, obviously at this point, just pull them. Makes sense?
Help me bop. Shatter.
Yeah, good shots here. Nice.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I win that fight even though. So.
Even though what?
I'm pretty sure I win that duel against Sim even without Queen's help.
Oh yeah. It depends on how much charge the sim has. If the sim has like full 3 level tier, whatever beam, then probably not, but other than that, yeah, and then obviously what am I gonna say here?
Take high ground.
Yeah,
I can't
just
see anything.
do something. Do something here. Walk forward, right? The cart literally cannot move right now. There's no point in standing here. Just fucking move forward, start taking space on the map, right? You should never be this content to do literally fucking nothing in Overwatch, you know what I mean? Like, Overwatch is a game where there's actually very, very little true downtime. And so, like, this is just not worth it. What is the... Yeah, what was the point of this pedal?
wanted that pedal for my queen, but Ryan got to it first.
Yeah, what the fuck? Your queen's right next to you, dog. What are you doing?
I didn't see him yet, and I didn't hear him yet.
It's crazy.
I wanted Junker Queen to push up and take high ground, but Ryan got there first, so I just broke it.
Yeah, just keep shooting, yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I know that he's low, and I know that you know he's low, but, like, clearly, if you see this, don't jump at him. And then here again, right? Like, this is another great example, right? It's really hard to see everything all at once in a position like this, right? In a position like this, right? So here we have to look to our right to help, you know, Queen, BAP, shoot anybody here. And then we have to look all the way up here to see, you know, the Vendetta who might need HP. Then we look all the way down here to see, you know, Soldier, Alari, right? So this position is really, really difficult, again, to see everything, right? And look at this, it's nearly 180 degrees.
In that case?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Not but like a little bit further forward.
So here, like, if you're gonna take this TP, or this, sorry, excuse me, this platform to avoid the Rhine, I'd like try to land here.
Okay.
Yeah. Or, like, well, yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's what I would do. But honestly, like, more importantly, right? You could have been here, like, ages ago. You know what I mean? You didn't have to get here mid-fight. You know what I mean? And, like, be next to a Rhine to get here. That's, like, the bigger takeaway. Great heals. Like, why are we... None of these people need healing. We need to be shooting. You know what I mean? Shoot something. Shoot.
I'm scared of the ulting Alari.
The ult's over,
I don't
man.
wanna-
She's used it already. Like, the fact that we're not even looking as to where this ult goes is, like, problematic. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't... I don't even... Like, did you know where it landed? You know what I mean?
I wasn't. I don't know, but I might have not have realized she even shot it yet.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta look. You gotta at least look, right?
Safety in numbers.
So here, when the Olari ult comes out, right, you need to look like, oh, she's here. Okay, if she's gonna shoot at me, where do I need to go to dodge it, right? Drop down to here, right? Start playing this angle, maybe this angle. You know what I mean? We don't just stand here and be like, I refuse to look at you. If I can't see you, you can't see me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how it works. Yeah, these are good heals. Okay, nice. Okay. So any question after that first game?
Not really any questions.
Mhm.
But like basically just set up quicker, set up more aggressively, shoot more.
Yeah, set up in positions where you can see more. That's like the important part. It's not necessarily more aggressive or like so you know do more damage. Although that is part of it, right? But it's more important that you can see and have information earlier so you can react sooner and make decisions sooner.
Don't look at this. Don't look at this. The railings have to die, okay? They have to die.
Yeah, so this position I really like because not only can you obviously heal both people who are standing here, but look how much sooner you can see enemies like come through this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we can like
And I
put
think
shots
I
down
gave up
range.
this position immediately.
Oh no.
I think I do.
Yeah, and the other thing is like, you know, if we do want to stand here, then again we can have like a preemptive pedal set up somewhere, right? Where we can like maybe put it here so we can jump over the building if we need to, something like that, right?
This
Oh, I
will be
never thought about
magical.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Yeah, this is miserable. Like, what are we doing, bro? The game started. Why are we shooting? Why are we
Don't look at
shooting?
this. Don't look at
Fucking
this. Don't look at
railings, man. The game
They
has
have to
started.
They have to die.
Yeah, like this is crazy. Like I can already tell this Genji's gonna dash the Ashe and he's going to kill her
He
because we're not
absolutely
aware
dashed
of where the
Ashe,
Genji is.
and I can't- and I
Yeah, like, oh my god, here. Yup, there it is. So had we been here, right, we can see Genji sooner. We can
Yeah.
tell the Genji wants to dash, and then we pull, right? This is just a pure vision diff. Oh, this is tragic. Like, we definitely needed to land on top of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're about to... Oh my god. Yeah, good time to dash across when this wall's up. It's good. Yeah, I think it's fine. This is fine. It's a good
That's
pull.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's a good pull, but as soon as we see this, right, what should we be thinking?
Probably shoot him and get
No,
to cover.
cover
maybe?
first,
No?
cover first, right? Cover first. There's no shot you're gonna outdamage this guy, at, you know, at this HP level, at this range, etc. Right? So cover first. We just need to break LOS immediately. Okay. Yeah, here we like jump backwards and then like it's just too late, right?
So, I tried to get in through the door,
Yeah.
and I overshot the door and went straight into the wall.
Straight into the what?
Into the wall. So I tried to go through the door. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
here.
staring at the
Oh,
map.
I see what you're saying.
I'm staring
yeah.
at the map. I thought I was at the door, and I'm at the wall.
Yeah, I'm curious. Why didn't you use your rejuvenating dash thing like as soon as it came off cooldown? Right here. Just maybe you didn't realize you had it.
I didn't realize it was up. Yeah.
Okay. I'd just be fucking spamming that shit.
It was a combination of I didn't realize it was up, and why am I not going through this door?
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Like, as soon as I'm not going through the door, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, happens. This is good. Yeah, here everything was fine right up until here. Like, don't drop. Why are we dropping here? Right, our position here is so good. Right, we have so much vision. We can heal anybody we want. We can shoot anybody we want. Right, Now as soon as we drop, we're in a way, way, way worse position. We can't see
Yeah.
anything. We can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Right? And look, we can hear the Genji. Look, our Kiri's dying, right?
Payload.
You know, I bet you this Kiri's like, where the fuck did my Lifeweaver go? He was here a second ago. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck happened?
The warmth of divinity.
Your poor Kiri, bro.
Oh, my poor Kiri.
And then, like, the other thing is, like,
The
you know, once this
warmth of
happens,
divinity.
fine. You know, maybe we sold our Kiri's life, fine, right? But platform is back.
I
Go
should-
fucking chase the Genji.
I should kill him.
Yeah. Instead, we dash forwards at full HP to be closer to our front line for some reason. Also, I didn't know that you could heal Mei through Ice Block. That's crazy. Look at that. I had no idea you could do that.
Yeah, I can't target her once she's in ice block, but
Yeah.
anything I've fired already will get her. Yeah.
What do you think I'm about to say here?
Is it a repeat of something I've heard many times over the last 40 minutes?
I would say,
Magic-
like,
magic
even in the
I
last
have
10
no idea what
seconds.
High ground.
Yeah, so we have
Don't
high ground
drop.
access here, right? Yeah, why are we dropping? There's just no need to whatsoever, right? Now, we did see the Genji to our right, so I'm not saying, you know, at this point, it's too late. Don't walk at the Genji, right? Like, so we see Genji here. And we hear him, like, top right. But we have this whole other high ground we can use, right? So just come to here.
So, what I'm afraid of in this like spot is
Mhm.
my Mei walking into a spot where I can't see her and she has no ice block.
That's fine, but
Like,
look at how
she
well
looks
supported
like she's
she
about
is here
to
anyway.
walk backwards into the tunnel.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't get her.
So that's fine. Let her walk back into the tunnel. She's actually fairly well supported here, right? Because here she like Sigma can see her. She's within Ash sight lines, right? She's essentially full HP, right? And then you know, well, I mean your Kiri's dead right now, but if your Kiri were alive, you know, what I mean, she could also heal the Kiri from here as well, right? But your Mei, like, you shouldn't be like, again, you shouldn't be sacrificing your own positioning just for the possibility to see your Mei, right? Because in reality, if you support from here well enough, this Genji's not going to want to run at the Mei, right? Shoot the Genji a little bit, heal the Ashe, you know what I mean? And then if your Mei, you know, needs healing or whatever, like if she's in here no matter what, and you're here, like you already used pull, you know what I mean? Maybe you save her, but that's not even like a guarantee. And then if she does die, then you're guaranteed dead here. Make sense?
Okay.
So it's like you're stronger, you're better off here no matter what. You know what I mean?
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, I was just late.
Yeah, but again, like late why, right? Because right now it doesn't seem like we're late, right? But then all of a sudden, like, oh my god, where the fuck did this Genji come from? How could we have possibly known he was there? You know what I mean?
There's no way. There's no way to know.
Yeah, right?
It's impossible. Nobody else knew. I guess nobody else knew. I clearly didn't know.
Nice. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Ballsy to not stay up there
I
for a
lived
bit.
here, shockingly,
Yeah.
That should do it.
for longer than 5 seconds.
Nice dodge.
Enemy here.
So here, if this Genji's like this far back. Well, okay, you know what? It's fine. I think chasing was fine. Nice. Good.
An enemy.
So this is good. You force the window or the the lamp out, right? What should we do?
That's
at
what
this
I do
point
here. I'm like I'm 99% sure what happens here.
Okay, well before we get to what actually happens, what do you think what should we do?
Probably back up to like just underneath the word eliminated.
Yeah, so here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this position better than this position?
Because I can't see a damn thing where I'm at.
Yes, exactly.
And I
And
have
if the
to
diva
crank- I
decides
have
to
to
push
crank-
you,
I have to crank my neck all the way around.
yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, so that's the point, right? So, yeah, that I mean, you nailed it, right? So, oh god, okay, what the fuck are we doing?
An enemy.
Why, bro? What's over there that you want to go look at?
It's like, oh, he's low, and I forgot there's no door down there.
Oh, you're gonna chase him this
I
way?
thought there's a. Yeah, I thought there's a door down there.
Okay.
That's
So
just bad map knowledge.
yes, but like by the time, so even if there were a door here, right? By the time you get here, like he's gonna be healed or he's gonna be around the corner. You know what I mean? He's already out. Like there's nothing you can really do about that, right? So just don't chase, right? You need to help these people here. You need to exert some pressure here or help these, put resources here. Do something like that, right? Oh, bro, tell me you don't. All right, you're selling. You're hard selling. Holy cow, you're throwing. Why?
No,
Why?
don't
Why?
look at this.
Why?
Don't look
Why?
at this.
What are we
Don't look at
doing?
this.
What
Don't
are
look
we
at this.
doing?
Don't look at this. Don't look at this.
This is the biggest throw I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god.
At
Don't
least
look
with
at this
Zen,
part
you can at
either.
least get back to your
Please
team.
don't look at this part either. Like, my whole team's dead.
What are you doing, dude? You're just throwing. Why? Can you explain to me what? Like, why did we stop playing the game? What is this?
So my whole team was like on respawn, and I didn't realize there was an Ashe right there.
Yeah, okay, sure, but then she shot at you, what, right? Once, twice? Like, why are we not moving? Like, what are we doing, dude? Explain this one to me. This is a head scratcher. Alright. Fascinating. Okay, so we do walk out here. This is good. Yeah, I mean, this is like, so you hear the Ashe to the right? Yeah, this is why you look, yeah. So at this point, you should try to, like, come this way, right? Because the Ashe doesn't have good vision for you either. Like, this is not really a good place for the Ashe to stand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you're here, you can just fight her in here. Right? You have Petal in here too, all this kind of wacky stuff that you can do. But the point is that you kind of demolish her in this really, really short range. So don't run away from her like this.
And then I just lost my dash.
We're just so cooked, bro. We're just so cooked.
With
These
my
past 3
dash.
lives are just like, fuck it, I don't want to live.
In the flow. Niran. Really?
Do we even get to, can we contest here? Or?
I don't think there's any contest that can happen reasonably here.
Okay. Wait, a contest is happening?
It's like my whole team's already dead.
Yeah, so is this just tunnel vision? Because I'm curious. Did you even see the Ana here?
I hope.
Maybe I saw her, but I didn't acknowledge her.
Oh, okay. Because, like, this is a way easier target to just laser down. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Does she blend in at all if the outlines are off?
I mean, she's highlighted in red, so I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like in your POV in the game, she would look like exactly like this. You know, when she's highlighted in red. So just shoot her dog. That's so funny. Oh, also the other thing is, okay, so you do touch here, which is great, right? And then you use Petal to get off, which is also good. And this is your Sig ult. Do not tunnel vision on the BAP. Help your Sig, right? Or shoot the things in the Sig ult, right? Like this is crazy to me. Like, what are we? Oh, crazy.
But at this point, isn't it just kind of doomed no matter what I do?
No. What do you like?
So their whole team is alive and my whole team is on respawn.
Yeah, but you have massive spawn advantage. So trading one or two people trading here, and like your Sig living long enough for the next person to touch is huge, right? So here, like you really want to be contributing to this, right?
Like at this point in the match, like I can tell you exactly what I was thinking. I was just like pissed that there's 4.5 minutes on the clock and we have no hope of stopping this cart.
So again, I think there is some hope, right? Because you guys are using ults. Like look at how low these guys are. You know what I mean? We kill this lamp fast enough. 1 or 2 shots in the Ana, she's dead. You know what I mean? And then you just need to trade out and install, right? It's definitely doable. The other thing is, like, honestly, you have no right to be pissed after what the fuck you just did here. You know what I mean? Like, you're part of the reason why they have 4.5 minutes, dog.
I'm not pissed at anyone in particular. I'm just pissed. Like,
what I'm saying is, like, just be mad at yourself instead of fucking throwing the rest of the recontest. You know what I mean? This is wild. Truly wild behavior. Alright.
0.
Let's keep moving. If I can get my
Switching
crosshair.
sides.
so I think the second round is.
Oh, do we switch to
I
Moira?
guess switch to Moira halfway through. I think.
At godly speed.
Yeah, so okay, so where do you think the big like what marks your team's engagement?
What marks?
Yeah,
our
like
team's
what
engagement?
signifies that your team is like fully engaged at this point? Like your team is committed.
TP
Not the TP.
or the maybe the monkey jump.
Yeah, the monkey bubble.
shield?
Monkey bubble, yeah. So at this point, right, if your monkey is saying, okay, I want to control this area, right? So if you need to pedal to support him up here, or you know what I mean, like that's fine. The point is that you need to be able to, you know, heal what's going on here at this point. Make sense?
Do I care about Diva back here though?
No, your May has cooldowns.
Okay.
Yeah, this like, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know why he backs himself in a corner like this, but this should not be happening. You know what I mean? We should be able to like heal our monkey, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Reasonable pull. Start shooting. Good. I don't know why you're needling your Kiri necessarily, but that's fine.
That should do it.
So here in this like annoying ass geometry where it's like eating your petals, this is where you want to do the flick thing to heal around stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, fucking fire.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Fire.
Here, like, so yes, the Genji's on her healer, that's fine. As soon as the monkey gets back, start shooting. Start thorning. Like, or not
Okay.
thorning, needling, right? And then what's off to your right, do you know? Right now?
Ash.
Yeah, yeah. How do you know the Ash is there?
Can hear her.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can hear her over there, right? And she's shooting and you're not taking damage, who like that means somebody on your team is fighting the Ash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta look. Gotta look, right? Help your May, shoot the Ash off your team, do something here. This is good.
I see, like, and then like
Yeah.
I'm a little late because I see
Yeah.
the May died to the Ash, and I'm
Mhm.
like, wait, my May is not in front of me. Where's my May?
No. So you notice the kill feed, but not the actual shooting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a little late recognition.
Like I heard her die off to my right, and so I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, Ash. But then she just popped me.
Okay, so then we swap to Moira. Now, how badly do you want Moira feedback? Or should we just call it here?
I guess a little. May as well.
Okay. Yeah, good.
There's a test subject.
So, do you know how Moira's healing works?
Which
The
healing?
spray.
Yeah. So, well, what do you mean by how it works? Like, I know she charges from the purple.
Say again? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I mean that's part of it, but the way the healing works is it launches like orbs basically, like these really fast orbs, at whatever you're spraying, okay? And anything that gets hit by one of those orbs obviously gets the healing over time. But even if you stop healing them, they get a very small, very slight like residual healing over time. Okay, so even in a moment like this where you want to do damage to the Genji, right? Just
Like,
very
just tap
quickly,
May?
yeah, just tap your May. You know what I mean? Do a little bit of healing before you go back
Okay, I didn't know that.
to yeah.
There's a test subject.
So like right here, just be like spray a little bit and then go back to sucking.
You're broken. May I? Your end is within my
Wow, did you fucking know that was gonna bounce to the Zen like that? That was crazy. Holy shit.
That is one thing that I'm actually decent at. Is like, okay, I'm
No
actually pretty decent at
way.
finding walls
No,
to
that's
bounce.
insane,
Like-
bro.
Your end is
Like-
within my reach.
That's
Like, how
actually
can I get
crazy.
this ball to go down where I want it from where I am?
Yeah, good. This is fine.
I see a hostile.
Kill your monkey, bro. I'm pissed if I'm this monkey. I jump back, heal your monkey. Come back
To
here and
be
heal
fair,
monkey.
he did jump away from his Kiri.
Yeah, well, his Kiri's dead too. You know what I mean? It doesn't fucking matter. Point is that, like, this is fine, right? Like, you're looking for an angle. This is great, right? But right here, you should be looking, oh, my monkey's really, really low. He jumps out. Okay, so my team is not fighting right now. There's no one taking attention. I can't really do anything here anyway, so I need to go heal my monkey.
Okay.
Okay, nice. So very lucky.
Much further than I thought.
Yeah, now we're cooked. Yeah. Yeah, so if your monkey lives here, like, honestly, like, he will not win this if he blades. Oh, this poor monkey.
Your end is within. I see a hostile.
Unfortunate, I suppose.
Nice. Yeah, this is crazy. You can't fade in here.
So
Enemy location.
I did not see. I think it's a Genji that's over there. I did not see him.
Yeah, but even if it's
Or
just Diva,
whoever killed
you
me.
can't end fade here. You know what I mean? He's just gonna boost at you and kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is just pure suicide. Because now for the next like 6-7 seconds, you just have nothing you can do.
Progress is seldom won with ease. No. You cannot escape me.
Don't poke orb like this. Your orbs are best used to like combo with your beams. Or help you duel things. Like, as you know, like you can toss an healing orb in a room, stay inside the room, then, you know, suck things from the room. But you don't want to use orbs like this, because now you're much weaker in the duel.
60 seconds remaining. Eyes open now.
Nice.
Damn, like I knew she was gonna.
Surrender to
Yeah, this
my
is
will.
honestly like pretty reasonable. Yeah, so here, like, you just need to be very aware of, like, continuing to peek this Ashe.
I require
Okay.
assistance.
So here, you want to, like, don't first of all, don't split your time between the two, right? Because you're just like reducing how effective your beam is. But then once you're here, literally just like strafe back and forth. You know what I mean? But maintain this piece of cover between you and the Ashe. But look at what you
Okay.
do instead, right? You peek right, get shot. Peek left, get shot. Peek right again, now you get shot. You know what I mean? Like, all you're doing is like just peeking on either side of this piece of cover instead of staying here and preventing yourself from getting shot by the Ashe. Make sense?
Yeah.
Evolution
All
is
right,
a
last fight
painful
coming up.
path.
Let's see.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, also, just as an aside, oh, let's go backward.
I surrendered.
If you're going to ult, okay, try to do it from a position where you're like layering your team and you're in the enemy team. You know what I mean? Just because you know, obviously, you're not getting the healing value, or like the stacked value, I should say.
Surrender to my will.
So we could do the same exact thing from like here, as an example, right? And then walk them down this way. Make sense?
Yeah.
Evolution is a pain. A cure for all tales.
This is super unlucky.
Yeah, now we're like 10 seconds and this is only respawn and there's even minutes.
You just give up at this point? Is that where we?
I think I didn't know the BAP was there, despite him ulting.
What do you
I thought it was
mean?
just
Is within my
I thought it was
Wasted enough
just the
time.
Ash, and
Move.
so I thought, oh okay, I'm just gonna kill
For
Ash,
real?
and I
Okay.
didn't see the window.
Alrighty, fair enough. So regardless of whether or not like the BAP is here, this is not a good like idea to fade this way, because your team is desperately trying to touch this way, right? And your monkey is primal, so you definitely can touch. You know what I mean? It's not even a question. Like the possibility of touching is very real. You know what I mean? But if you split your resources back this way, now everyone that's gonna try to push and try to make it there is just gonna be so much weaker. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if these people are positioned like really shittily like this, like two people all the way back here, just fucking push past them, ignore them, right? Come this way. Make
Okay.
sense? Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't see the window until I'm coming out of fade, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
I mean, yeah, your May does like the right thing here too, just blocking it. It's just
I see a hostile.
yeah, okay, your monkey
Yeah,
just
just-
doesn't primal, which is crazy. Alrighty, let's talk about questions. Do you have any questions? Any, anything that we haven't talked about yet that you wanted to bring up?
Let me think. Let me just skim through the replay on my end really quick.
Oh, sure.
Uh, we talked about that. Okay, I think that, yeah, I don't think there's really anything else.
Okay. Let's talk about big takeaways then. Okay.
Okay.
After what we've talked about, what do you think is your number one biggest area of improvement?
Positioning.
Yeah, but what about it though?
Better sight lines.
Okay.
Like-
Better silence for what?
Like, I shouldn't be needing to crank my head around to see everything.
Yeah,
Like,
there
I
we
should
go.
try to keep everything within my view.
Yeah. So you want to position yourself in places where you have much greater vision of the
Also,
battlefield.
wait, are you typing?
Yeah,
are you
I'm
typing
typing.
something I should see?
No. I'll send it to you after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, position yourself in places where you have much greater vision of the battlefield, and of the possible paths enemies can take to access you. Okay. So what this often means is like wherever like the damage and the cooldowns and the shooting is all popping off, you like the closer you are to that, the harder it will be to see these things. Does that make sense? Oh, hello. Did I lose you?
Oh, I said yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't hear it.
My mic might have eaten it.
So the idea is keep things at a bit of an arm's reach. Make sense?
Mhm.
So say keep the blender of damage / CDs, etc. At an arm's reach. So it's easier to know what's going on in the midst of chaos. Okay.
So actually, I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
If I'm getting pressured by like a Sombra, right, who's just lurking around in my backline,
Mm-hmm.
how do I balance those two things? Where like I want to keep, all the action at like an arm's reach,
Yeah.
or like far enough away, but I also don't want to be too far from a teammate in case like I need help.
Yeah. So
Because there was another game I played yesterday or 2 days ago where like I was just getting farmed by a
Yeah.
Sombra all game.
Yeah, so in range of getting help or helping teammates does not mean holding hands. You know what I mean? So So for just like as an example, right? Your Ana, you don't need to be like next to your Ana to get help from your Ana, right? So just make sure that you're in LOS, not super far, right? And then obviously the whole preemptive pedal strat is really good against Sombra because even if you do get hacked, like you will like the pedal will just lift you up and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? And then if the Sombra positions herself on the pedal and then starts to engage on you, right? And then you step on the pedal, go up, break it, come down. You know what I mean? So you have a lot more options when if the pedal's already down. Makes sense? Yeah. The other thing is you just have to be like again very cognizant of where the Sombra is not. Because if you hear her shooting, that means she can't engage on you, right? If you haven't seen her in a while, like, and it's at the beginning of the fight, you know what I mean? Assume the Sombra's trying to set up on you. So then you can like spy check and all that kind of stuff. You know, Thorns are pretty good at that, right? So spy check, you know what I mean? And then as soon as you hear her engage on someone else, then you know, positionally speaking, you don't have to be as afraid. You know that she's engaged elsewhere, and then you can, you know, apply resources to that person, help them out. And then when she TP's out again, you know, a couple seconds, and then be paranoid again. Make sense?
Okay, because I'll try to spy check, but then like I'll never get it right.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, again, it's like a bit of a shot in the dark.
I'm never throwing thorns in the right way.
Hey, honestly, spy checking is like it's not like it's not a guaranteed response at all. You know what I mean? It's not a guaranteed solution. But the idea is that you just make it harder for the Sombra to set up on you for free. You know what I mean? Okay. The other thing I want to point out, positionally speaking, okay, is that you need to start rotating sooner. A lot of the times, like you kind of just like let the blender approach you, and then you just don't like rotate out quickly enough, and so it just like catches up to you and you die, right? Or you're like forced to like put your head in the sand and like an ostrich and like run away. You know what I mean? So just start rotating sooner and have a try to build that foresight of where again like where the body language of that fight's going to be. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
like try to predict
yes,
ahead of time where the fight is gonna go.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
plan ahead where I'm gonna go when the fight goes there.
Yeah. And you like because Weaver horizontally speaking is not that fast, like you need to start moving a little bit sooner. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So predict ahead of time where the fight is going to be, /go, and then rotate as early as possible to avoid the mess catching up with you. Okay. Alrighty. What's point 2, do you think?
Let me think. So it was point 1 was position better, rotate sooner. Point 2, I'm trying to think back to everything we talked about. Give me a hint.
Sure. I think it has to do with high ground.
Stay out of no man's land.
Not just that, but like so think about when you were chasing the BAP
drop.
or yeah, well not okay, so not
much.
that you should never drop, but the decision to drop should be very conscious and deliberate. Make sense?
Okay, yeah. If I have high ground, I should give it up for a very good reason.
Yeah, exactly. So the decision to drop off high ground needs to be a very deliberate, conscious one. Avoid dropping.
I'm thinking back to that. Was it Ilari or Ana fight on Route 66 where like I watched the replay back and
yeah, you didn't know why you dropped.
I could not. Why did I drop there? My vendetta is right behind them. We could just kill them.
Yeah, exactly. So avoid dropping for little to no reason, especially because Lifeweaver's like main defense is changes in elevation, right? So dropping off of high ground needs to be like you're losing a resource whenever you do. I mean, that's true for anybody, right? But Lifeweaver players especially should be very, very aware of that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
I think on Weaver, I tend to like give up high ground too easily because
you
in my
feel like
mind,
you
I
have a
can
way to
back
get back to it.
really
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Right.
But the problem with that is like a pedal's such a major resource. You don't want to force yourself to use it for
Right.
you know, silly
Right.
reasons. So here I'll actually write that. Don't force yourself to use pedal when it would otherwise be unnecessary. Okay. Good. Third point.
Um, hang on. Let me look back on the replay. I don't know if this is the third point, but probably fewer grips again.
You say fewer grips? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I
Like,
don't agree with that.
no, I'm
No,
not.
I think your grips
I
are
felt
mostly
like
fine.
there were a couple times where I was gripping too soon.
No,
like,
no.
Too early.
No, I think your grips are mostly fine.
Okay.
So I'll give you a hint. It has to do with another big ability that's not grip and not pedal.
Oh, stop using dash too much.
No. So I was actually just talking about your ult. But yeah, like your ult
Oh,
needs to be
tree.
a little
Oh,
bit
tree
better
to block
positioned. Yeah,
line of
exactly.
sight.
Yeah. Prioritize
Instead
blocking
healing.
things with tree rather than pure healing. Okay.
Okay.
Outside of overhealth, trees, most of trees value, I should say, is just from what do I say? Oh, yeah, blocking cooldowns, body blocking enemies, etc. Okay.
A lot of times I will almost like not bother trying to block stuff with tree because oftentimes I feel like I'm too slow on like the reaction. So like
Yeah.
I know tree is like really good blocking shatter.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
block Bob, right?
Yeah.
Oftentimes I'm just too slow to react to it, and you know my whole team gets shattered and I throw tree.
Yeah. The secret to doing it better is to take the prediction aspect out of it. Or sorry, to take the reaction aspect out of it, right? And the only way to do that is to introduce more prediction, right? So, like, if you want to get better at blocking shatter, let's say, with tree, you need to ult track the Rhine, okay? Does the Rhine have ult? That's the most important question, obviously, because you know, how are you going to know if that's what you're going to use it for if you don't know if he has ult, you know what I mean? So start ult tracking a little bit better, and then start really, like, looking, again, at the Rhine's body language. Is the Rhine, like, just going balls to the wall for some reason?
Forward.
Yeah, exactly. It's just walking forwards, like, menacingly, you know what I mean? Like so start looking for this kind of stuff, and then you'll be able to just, like, recognize it a lot sooner. And then that way, like, it's less about like, oh my god, he has insane reaction speed. That's like honestly very, very difficult to do. It's more about like, oh, he knew he was expecting the shatter, or he knew the shatter was coming up, and so you know it's much easier to react that way. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, I'll write that too. Start tracking threats you want to block. If it's Rhine shatter, absolutely need to start ult tracking enemy Rhines. Okay. What other things can you block with tree?
Let me see. Let me look at all the fears. I can block Diva Bomb. I can block
Bob.
I can block Bob. I can block I mean, I could technically block Queen. Like, I could maybe
Yeah, it's
run right
really
into
hard
it.
though. I honestly wouldn't even try. It's really, really hard.
Yeah, like technically, I could block it. I can block High Noon. I can
To some extent.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, another one to an extent. I could block sort of Death Blossom. I could block Visor to an extent. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think those are like the major ones. Oh, Venture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whatever
You can also block
her ult is
Blizzard.
called. Blizzard
Blizzard,
and
Window,
Rocket Barrage.
Yeah, far barrage. Yeah. Anyway, there's a whole
If
bunch of
she's
stuff.
low enough to the ground.
Yeah. Honestly, like really big
Oh, I could look
cooldowns.
Bola shot.
Yeah, you good. So I'm pretty sure, like, if there's any, like... Okay, well, obviously maybe not pulse, but if there's anything that's, like, deployed, and then you put the tree on top of it, I'm pretty sure it just, like, covers it entirely, you know what I mean? So,
Huh.
like, what's a good...
Oh, and obviously Laurie I could block.
Yeah. Oh, and obviously trees are, like, pretty good against sim wall, now that we know that it goes through the fucking sim wall. It's not that you can block it necessarily, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and window. Could block window.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. Bad window. Yep. You
One thing I definitely
can
cannot
also
block.
technically block sim TP. Like, let's say the sim ults, and then you see the TP about to fucking emerge and spit out 5 enemies. It's about to destroy your team. You could just, like, plop it on top. You know what I mean?
That okay. I didn't know that works.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, like, grab,
One thing I know I definitely cannot block. One of the first things I learned on Weaver that I cannot block
Yeah. What
is
is?
whole hog.
Oh, yeah, it'll just tear straight through it. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, the other thing is, actually, you can block Doomfist ult and Bastion ult. Like, if you see the circle coming down, you put it in the middle of the circle, it, like, shields you like an umbrella.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know the blocking with pedal. Like you raise up the pedal and then you like break it and drop when you.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Okay, so let's call it there. I'm gonna stop the